Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of RocketCast. We've got an exciting one here today. We've got Tous from DegenArts Coin. Some of you know that he's done some work over on the Rocket Bunny side, made us that cool solid bunny character, um, and has frequently pictured it in some of their ad blasts, the Twitter stuff, and we didn't ask them to do that. So just to extend the courtesy, I invited him onto here, and he can kind of give us the rundown of the project. I've also got Biggie here, who is being extremely confrontational today. But what's new there? So, Tous, how you doing today, man?
Not bad. It's great to be here. Thanks for having me on.
No problem. I've been a big fan of the project ever since I found out about it. Shit, I think it was probably March, maybe early April. Um, and it's been, I keep saying, it's been really nice to kind of watch you grow as a developer, and I just like to say I've been incredibly impressed, man.
Uh, Thanks a lot. I've definitely learned a lot in a short amount of time starting this project. It's amazing what you don't know until you actually dive in.
Exactly.
Uh,
It seems like something you can only learn through kind of experience, right? I mean, you can't
exactly.
hypothetically develop a project, huh?
No, and there's no guides for it online. This is a it's you know it's a new enough thing that you could just got to dive in and figure it out, and it's gone really well.
No, I'm super happy for it. I was watching that spike that went through last week, and I wasn't sure it was ever going to end.
Yeah, like ultimately, we haven't done very much marketing, and we just need to
Exactly.
get out there. The Rocket Bunny character, definitely one of the favorites because the artist just nailed it. It's so good.
It's pretty damn perfect. I've put in quite a couple of hours on the game itself, and it's always going to be Rocket Bunny. That's where my heart lies. But some of even the other characters that you got, it's essentially free advertising. These projects approach you, or you approach them, and you throw a little skeletal structure together, put them in the game, and you have the potential for a whole nother community to jump on board.
That's it. We made the skeleton really forgiving, and we really haven't struggled at all forming a mascot or a character into it. It always comes out really great. Like you said, we're not asking for anything except for a little bit of maybe tweeting social awareness, but you wouldn't really get the character if you weren't going to do that anyway. So I almost don't need to ask. It ends up happening.
Right. Well, no, it's something for both sides. It's something to be excited about. It's definitely a hype builder. You've been sitting here staring at the Telegram group for however long you've been in it, and this is another little way you can kind of show your fandom, which I always appreciate. It's essentially digital merch. It's the playable digital merch.
For sure, we're a big fan of NFTs, and it really changes dynamics in games. Adding customization, rarities is just fantastic, and we wanted to get in on that. Just to summarize Degen Arts, just for anyone listening,
Yeah.
we started off as a crossover platform for NFTs and real world tangible item, namely our Chad coin. From there, we planned on doing more, but we didn't know exactly what. And after working with the community, making NFTs with them, going back and forth, so many ideas were thrown out. So I eventually laid it out to them what I thought we could accomplish. And out of those, NFT gaming was the strong pick, and just blockchain gaming whatsoever that is. And so we went that way, which was a surprise. It was the hardest way to go, but it was the way that I really wanted to go underneath. So it's been a fantastic ride developing the game since then.
Well, and I think going with the hard road, I think that helped you out in the long run because it is something you can be proud of, and it's people can tell that a hell of a lot of work went into it, and I think that's why you guys have kind of the community that you do because I you have this habit of coming in and posting the little the coding Pepe whenever you figure out you're going to work. Whenever you put in some time, and I think I've told you this before. I've developed kind of a Pavlovian response to it. Every time I see it posted in the chat, I get a little excited. And I'd be lying if I wasn't saying a little bit of it was sexual. Just a little bit.
Yeah, from the beginning, like I figured with the community, you want to have your little niche thing. So anytime, the guys like something, support something, like I never meant to always do that. And I got one bit of encouragement and I was like, yeah, this works. This lets everyone know I'm here. So I just kept on doing it. Now we're getting into standing up cats, I think, which is interesting. I don't know if you've seen it.
I thought it was pooping standing up.
Yeah, I wasn't going to say it, but exactly.
No, you're fine. You can say whatever the fuck you want on this.
Gotcha.
We're not going on radio.
So once we started making the games, I decided that anything that I've already made needs to be tied in. So we made this whole structure of any of our NFTs. They all tie into something in the game. Right now, it's namely a block of characters. So like a more available NFT, less rare, is going to unlock the lowest block of characters, the most commons. And then as you get higher and higher up to our shiny cards and our Chad Coin NFT, then you unlock basically everything that can be unlocked. And it's just a rough system to incorporate our collection into the game. And anyone that wants to get those NFTs, they're the only ones that are going to be like that. So future ones are not going to unlock more than one
They're
character.
Not gonna Gotcha. So, and then I am unaware. Did the NFTs don't they don't offer any kind of in-game power-ups or anything? It's all cosmetics, yeah. So it's not necessarily pay to win.
So it's I want to avoid pay to win, but I also I think the whole crypto aspect wants a little bit of pay to win. So I'm going to do a very fine line of small boosts for like each character. I do want to do something just a little bit custom for them. Like say a 5% boost in this or that power jump, maybe an extra jump. Right now, the only one like that is the USA lad. He has faster jetpack than everyone else, just by a little teeny bit.
Oh, okay. So as long as it's kind of incremental, it won't be a. You don't get you don't get a BFG NFT at any point, do you?
No, we don't want any absolute dominance. Just like little quirks, slight influences. I don't know if you ever played Super Mario 2, but every character had its unique ability. But even lesser so than that. Like I said, a little bit higher jump, a little bit faster run, just a tiny bit.
So kind of a Mario Kart thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Not big enough to really notice, but if you play it enough, you can start to see the differences. Yeah,
exactly in that range. Yeah.
I gotcha. Well, and I'm sure glad I had Biggie come on here because he's been so helpful.
Right now, we just have a beta game. We're working on multiplayer, and that's kind of why the lull right now is it's a bit of a pain to make multiplayer in a website game. So that's our current lull. We are aiming for 3 weeks from now. It's a little bit later than I had hoped for, but at least we have the dev's time committed now, and he's working on it all the time.
Okay. No, I mean it's been pretty consistent as far as the updates and that kind of stuff. And I think someone's in their garage. Biggie.
I'm having mic problems, man.
I'm sure you are.
You should look at the chat every now and then while you're doing these things.
No, that distracts me. And I am looking at the chat. I am looking at the chat. I haven't seen shit.
Dude,
I'm calling
right
you
there.
out. No, it's not. No, it's not.
I'm looking right at it, dude.
The last thing I sent was the link for this recording.
Oh, not that chat. The recording chat.
Oh, yeah, that's way down here. God, we're professional at this. It really sounds like we know what we're doing.
Yeah,
no, dude, this game's actually pretty good.
So that's what you were doing. You weren't having mic problems. You were playing the game.
So what's the point of connecting your wallet to the game?
So, if you didn't connect when you were swiping through characters, did you see not available at all?
Yeah, I did.
So that's it. That's what we have right now is just character lockouts, and to an extension of that, like we were just talking, I can customize each character. But that's what we have right now. We're going to do the multiplayer and then work on customizing things more, maybe unlock weapons, stuff like that.
So will there be like NFT drops or something like that for like scores or like a high score, like if you win a certain amount of games, that kind of thing?
Yeah, this is the most asked for thing is some kind of play to earn. We don't know exactly what we're going to do. I haven't looked at it from the coding perspective. I don't want to promise anything that's really amazingly difficult to code. But yeah, absolutely. Like hopefully some kind of prize for a competition or a hard challenge, NFTs or DAC token. We haven't nailed it down yet, but we definitely want to do something like that.
So I want like 10 DAC per win. Okay.
Whatever it is, it's definitely going to be reasonable because one, we've never been about emitting and dumping tokens on the market in a way that's going to affect the price, and
Right.
and two, just as an added layer of any kind of hack protection. If anyone's going to be able to take anything, it'll be a very small amount. It'll be coded that way.
Well, I mean, my mom always told me I was never going to make any money paying or playing video games. I think you should prove her wrong.
It's crazy that that's the current trend. That
It is.
There's quite a few platforms out doing it, as well as so many more probably working to catch up to get their own out.
The problem is the ones that I've seen, none of the games are fun.
No,
You know,
I've been surprised at how retro basic they are. I keep looking to see someone doing something, along our caliber even, and I haven't found it yet.
Exactly. No, it's everything that I've seen has been some semblance of what you would get, installed on your Windows PC when you first buy it. It's stuff like playing poker or lotteries or whatever. There's not a lot of. I did see kind of a Flappy Bird clone, but there's really nothing out there that is as involved as well thought out as DAC.
For sure, I was really excited for Crypto Blades, and then I finally looked into it the other day, and it's cool, but it's not what I expected. I thought they had like a crazy graphical game going on.
And I kind of it kind of bridges the gap because you would think, although the MMO heyday has kind of come and gone, but you would think at least someone would think of hooking the blockchain into their MMO, their World of Warcraft clone, and generating interest that way. But it hasn't happened. And I think it is like you were saying. There's no guidebook out there. It's everyone's kind of, you pick a path and follow it, or you give up, like so many have. But it is kind of a new frontier.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I would play the shit out of a good crypto RPG. I'm not gonna lie.
Right. I mean, even kind of a base level roguelike or something that allows for that integration to happen.
Exactly. I think some of the better games are just lagging. Really, our development processes went really quick. A lot of people would take their time a lot more uh, and do like bigger releases, but we don't really care. We just want to. Every time we get a notable update, we'll push it out.
Oh, and I mean, June and July were just chock full of that kind of stuff. It was pretty much every day you had some sort of new announcement or some sort of thing to show the community that, hey, this is what we're doing. This is how it's progressing, and obviously you got it done. But I've also noticed that you're putting just as much effort into it now that it's playable, making it better to kind of to present a more completed project.
Oh yeah, this is nowhere near. Like, to be honest, it's nowhere near where we wanted to be at this time. I got way more plans for options and customization. Like, I want a deathmatch battle to be, tweakable to a bunch of different things. Um, so yeah, it's cool. It looks good. I'm happy where we're at. But really, we got to get over this multiplayer hump, get that going, and then we can throw in the real tweaks that make it a lot more engageable and have more replayability.
So I'm not really. Is there somewhere that you have kind of a complete list of what projects you've gotten involved in it? Um,
Our Medium page is probably the best.
Medium page. Let's see.
It's at the bottom of our web page. Any of the page.
Hold up right here. Let's see. Oh, those NFTs are pretty, man.
Yeah, for the longest time, I couldn't decide what to do with the Chad Coin NFT, and then I finally just sat down for like 24 hours straight and just worked on the 3D model, and I'm pretty happy where it landed.
And I was incredibly heartbroken that you fixed the arm wrestling NFT. I liked it the way it was.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I couldn't repeat it. I couldn't get it
You
to
couldn't?
happen again. No.
Oh, bummer. There it is.
And I tried to repeat it, and it was a process of like manually guessing the gaps between glitches, and I gave up after a few hours. It was nuts.
For Biggie and the audience's benefit, he had the what do they call it? The Coomer.
Coomer versus Lad.
Yeah, Coomer versus Chad Ladd, and they were doing an arm wrestling, and for some reason it glitched out, and the Chad, for about 5 seconds, repeatedly slammed the Coomer's arm into the table over and over and over and over again.
With a big shit-eating grin. It was
with
good.
A big old shit-eating grin. Yeah, it was pretty. It was perfect.
I was totally gonna go for it, but yeah, I could not reproduce that magic.
All right, so we've got Very Nifty, we've got Hoj, we've got Munch, Rocket Bunny, of course, Prism, Dojira, Pupper, Musk, and Sad Cat. As far as what we've got in there, plus probably, I don't know how many DAC original characters do we have in here?
Oh goodness, how many do we have now?
It's a lot. They're not even all on here.
Trying to bring it up myself. I don't want to read straight from my editor because there's a couple in there that aren't in the game.
Oh, come on. You gotta have something.
Yeah, it's not exactly alpha. It's just fun stuff that got made along the way.
And then I did see your rough draft for our friends over at MMA Coin. That guy looks just as good. Both myself and one of the other Rocket Bunny guys shared it over there and got a good response.
Yeah, I
But
was putting that one off for a while. I thought I'd need the artist help, and I just sat down today and started going at it, and it came out way better than I was thinking it would. And it's really just a rough draft. It's always comes out a bit better after the second and third draft. Still trying to load up the game here. My internet's getting clogged by the stream.
oh, sure, blame it on us.
It's that French Canadian internet, man.
Yeah, so you guys have the old internet up there.
We do all right. I've been getting teased by my friends for what I got. It's kind of slow compared to what's normal.
And by normal, you mean?
Oh, I've got I think it's 27 down and 5 up.
I was fishing for an American compliment there. just a little comparison point.
Shroot's got gigabit, and it's just amazing.
Does he? That's that would be nice. Although I don't think I would ever fully utilize it. It would just be the kids freaking watching YouTube on ultra high definition.
Yeah, it's true.
So
right.
I'll go down the list of what you got for the NFTs currently available. I think a few have been added since this medium was posted. But you get your bronze tier, which is the virgin silver, and the gizzard, which is one of the ugliest things I've ever seen.
Oh yeah, she was meant to be. It's degen.
It's very, it's very Lovecraftian. I like it. Then we got the ape silver and the Chad silver. That comes with our buddy Chadwad on it. Got a few card sets for that. We got the Thad silver NFT, the Lad silver NFT. We got the Gad and the Gizzard silver NFT, and then all your shinies there. I still want the Coomer to go back to the way it was. I can't
Yeah, I tried. It was a one-off glitch magic. My reproduction it didn't make you smile the same way.
So, and then what do we have? I mean, obviously game development, new collaborations, new partnerships. But what's kind of the future for the project? I know you're probably not going anywhere.
For a while, we're going to be developing this game to make it to more in depth. First, we need some options for deathmatch. After multiplayer goes live, we need more options for deathmatch. After that, we'll be getting into customization. So nifty things like character drawing, just straight up editing the character in the game. Swapping around of pre-drawn stuff that you get with an NFT. So maybe I'll get an NFT that has a big head hat and it has a pipe in his mouth. So then I own that NFT, so I can swap those pictures around onto different characters, that kind of thing.
Okay.
So customization, utilizing your NFT parts, as well as just general customization. If you want to draw something, you can draw something, edit it, make it your own. And one thing I really want to do that's a little bit, I'll be cowboying it a bit on trying to figure it out and how to do it, is I just want to pull the NFT art. So, like, say you have a crypto moon cat or any other of these popular NFTs in your wallet, that'll pop up in game. So, maybe I'll just attach that to my character, or maybe I'll use that as my bullet, or maybe that will be my bomb, something like that.
That would be interesting. I could get my my NFT pet rock as a rocket for a rocket launcher.
Exactly, and like the ideal is going to be NFTs that have a transparent background, but really there'll be the tools there for you. Yeah, if you bring it in there and it has a white around it, then you can get rid of the white. Still will be workable. I find a lot of the good ones seem to have are to be the right format, and a PNG with a transparent background.
That's pretty cool. I mean, any time I can find some kind of character customization, get in there and really mess stuff up, I always have a better time.
Yeah, absolutely. Customization is great, especially in a game like this where you're going to be going in battling other crypto enthusiasts for the most part. Yeah, everyone's going to want their own customization. Right now, we got the artist working on, I'm not going to say who, but we have them working on crypto influencer type characters, so that's going to be fun.
Okay. And I've seen a few of those in your list. Any other kind of possible collaborations you're looking at, or you trying to play that close to the vest?
I wait for them to say go. So I definitely have one that's fully done, and I'm waiting for them to say go before I fully talk about it. The last little while, I've been catching up on my backlog. There's MMA coin. I still need to finish out Stanley Nichols coin, which going to be a lot of fun. That character. I believe I have one more backlog that I'm not thinking of at the moment, and then I'm going to just reach out. Like it's time to talk to other platforms and get going
and
again.
That was kind of my next question. Was in the past these have been, all these collaborations have been community members coming to you, yes, saying, "Hey, I think this is a good idea," and I think they'd be down for it.
That would be the majority. Yeah,
that's the majority of them. Yeah.
Yeah, which is my favorite, because then it's our community coming to us with stuff that they like, which is the perfect way to grow.
But I mean, eventually that kind of stuff. Well, I guess new projects are coming out every time. You got fans for everything. But what kind of steps are you going to take to reach out? Are you just like a portfolio of your past work, or do you have any plans on how you're going to go about reaching out to the new stuff?
In the beginning, I basically targeted stuff that I happened to come across in my crypto journey, stuff that I liked. From there, it'll be keep asking the community. I haven't actually asked in a little while.
Okay.
I bet if I asked now, some more would come out of the woodwork.
There'd be 10 new projects. You wouldn't know what to do.
Exactly. We want. One of my favorite things is when a character is just like totally different. The one character I'm working on right now is a fly with skinny little legs, and he just looks so different than everyone else. It just works perfectly. And MMA's coins, is kind of like backwards cat legs. They came out great. So yeah, I love when there's a something that sets the character apart. Also, when the character really matches with the platform mascot is fantastic. From here, we really want to target higher caliber platforms. We're down to do anybody, but we're definitely going to give preference to anyone higher caliber. I noticed when we did Very Nifty, we had a few people in the chat who specifically said they came because of the Very Nifty character and collaboration.
Oh, I've won a few of the Rocket Bunny guys over personally, just because you guys did such a great job on the character. That little jetpack animation, I think, got you a couple buys by itself.
the big flame.
Yeah, the big flame.
Yeah.
The afterburners.
That was a late degenerate night, and I did that. I did it for all the characters. I was just giggling to myself.
Get the afterburners going. I like it.
All right, I did finally bring up our live characters. So we got our base characters: Moonlander and Lad. Of course, Pepe. I'll just go through the rest quickly. Some of them collaborations, some of them ours. Popper, Rocket Bunny, Crypto Matrix, Pepe, who seems to be a big favorite amongst the community. Munch, Dogira. We have the US Day Lad, which is a legendary character. Hoj, We've got Meme Boy, who's only accessible to people who hold Meme Grail and a couple other meme NFTs. Lambo Wojak, gotta be one of my favorites. That guy is awesome. That's one of ours.
That's the one with the car on his head. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We got BitBoy. We're not working with BitBoy. We just did it as a complimentary piece, and hopefully it catches his attention at one point. Doge, just a general crypto piece, a must-have, of course. Red Pepe, Pink Pepe, Gold Pepe, Sad Cat collaboration. We got Canadian Lad. He was never supposed to have the Big Queen's hat, but the community demanded it, so it happened. Gold Big Head, Galaxy Pepe. We got a Stacy, part of the Chativerse. She's hot. McAfee, of course, we got to do him. He's freaking awesome. Prism, Musk, Sad, Gold, Big Head, Pepe. You'll have to see it to kind of get the name. Very nifty, and we have a support character, which is actually just an experimental character. He only shoots hearts that heal. We have some platforms that are very anti-violence, or they're very charity-based, and we did that to try to garner some interest amongst a really big one that we're talking to.
Okay. Well, it's quite a few projects. I like it. There's always something new. Oh, see now I've got the demo video pulled up. I'm watching Dogecoin beat up robots.
My next project, given to me by our new marketing manager, is to make a better, more flashy video. So hopefully we have that soon. Me and Shroot are going to hit up some multiplayer tomorrow night. We tried before, but TeamViewer has this weird thing where it only does a quick click. So if you try to jump, you only just do this little teeny hop. So we're going to find some new software, and we're gonna multiplayer the shit out of that tomorrow, and hopefully get some good video content to make some new demo videos.
No, that sounds incredible, man. I don't know why you're down on this video. It's already got me sold. I like the quick cuts. I like the.
I tried to hire some people, and then after it was a week and a half of back and forth and baloney, I just said, screw it, I'll figure this out myself, and got some free software, and that right there is the product. I was okay with it.
Wait. You're telling me someone in the crypto space didn't do what they say they were going to do?
It was actually, this one was Fiverr. I'd never hired anyone to make a video before.
Top quality site there. Only the best are on Fiverr.
It's something like a third. A third of them are really quality providers. The other 2/3 will run away.
Wow. So no, I'm super happy about the progress you've made, and again, I'll say it's been fun to watch you guys grow. There was some lulls in it, but you guys kept plugging away the entire time, and I respect the hell out of you for it.
Yeah, it's been a wild ride. I've been caught up the last week and a half on background stuff. Like, you ever done a CoinMarketCap application? My God, it's the most mind-numbing thing in the world.
Yeah, they just I think you need a PhD to get that going on their new application.
It's true, and when they get back to you, they're sure to be super cryptic on why you didn't get through this time.
They're very helpful about everything they do.
So yeah, it's a bit of a lull in new characters, but now I've been feeling it. I've been having the itch to make characters, so I'm going to be going at it, and hopefully doing new collaborations, getting the backlog done for sure.
We're super excited to see what you can get done. But all right, I think we're about ready to wrap up here. Let's. The website is DegenArts.com. That's DegenArts.com. You can access the game. You can get to their Medium posts from all of that. And then let me pull up the TG just so people can get it straight from the source. There we go. And the TG is t.me/DegenArts. Pretty easy to remember. And there's always something going on over there. But no, I really appreciate you having the time to come talk to us here, and hopefully we've garnered a little bit of interest in the project, because it sure as hell deserves it. And I would like to extend a big thank you for my very talkative co-host, Biggie.
Sorry, bro. You're doing such a good job, man.
Yeah, it sounds like it. Maybe get out of the tunnel and then come back and we can re-record this bullshit.
Dude, these little tank robots you have keep fucking me up.
See, I knew he was playing the damn game. I knew it.
Like any good platformer, there's a strategy.
I knew he was playing the game.
Thanks, guys, for having me on. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. And
thanks for coming, dude.
You.
Sounds like you got a lot of good shit going on.
No, it's definitely one of the more active projects that I'm involved with, and I love you for it.
Dude, seeing an active project that just continually develops and grows is so refreshing, man. Because you got all these other projects that just don't do shit.
Yeah, that sums it up pretty nicely.
All right, well, I think that's another classic sign-off for RocketCast. Thanks for being here. Bye.
Thanks, guys.